This one was a Kickstarter that I backed a while ago called Matryoshka, based on those Russian nesting dolls. And this comes actually from the designer of Sheriff of Nottingham. And this one we played with, I think, the max amount of players. And it's pretty simple. Also, it's a set collection game. There are 10 sets of 7 cards each of nesting dolls, and you are trying to trade with other players to get the ones that you want to. Ultimately, you're going to end up with a grid of 13 cards, and you arrange them in rows by set and in columns by number. I'll put up a picture so that this makes sense, because it's sort of weird if you can't see it. And you get points based on having more of a full set of one or multiples of one number. So if you have like the full set of 1 through 7 in blue, that's really great. Or if you have like a 5 from every set, that's also pretty good. So you're trying to do some combination of those two things. And the way the game actually plays, though, is every round one person puts a card up for trade, and everyone else has to offer one card from their hand that they might want to trade with that person, and they decide which card they want. So you're trying to gauge, what do other people want, what can I offer that they might want so they'll give me something good in return for it. There's a lot of mind reading.
The other big thing is you're actually showing off some of the cards you have before each round. Right. And these are ones you can't trade. So you tend to like, look, I have this set, which you can start seeing like in the first game. This didn't really happen to us this game, but we screwed up the first time we played around, so we had to restart. But like I put out some cards, and I noticed like you had the other 2 cards from the set, and then someone else had a third. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna trade these next time I go back and they come back to my hand.
Right, or I would see like, oh, that guy has like 1 through 3 and then 5 through 7, and I have the 4. So like I know if there's something he has that I really want, if I put that 4 out, he's gonna give me something for it. Or I'd just be like, I'm never giving him this 4.
Right. But it's that sort of nice back and forth of the give and take of, I know what you want. Is it worth for me to give this to you or not?
Yes, like, yeah, who's going to come out on top? And because the scoring system, which is maybe my biggest gripe with the game, isn't super straightforward, and because you're not showing your whole hand at once, some of your cards are in your hand or on your field, it's not easy to really be able to tell, oh, that guy's definitely in the lead. So it might not be a good deal for you, but you might not know that, so you're going to take a leap and say, let's trade, and hopefully this works out for me.
Right.
Because sometimes in games it's like, well, of course I'm not going to trade with you. It's better for you. So I really liked this one too. This game was another very fun, simple one. I felt it was the perfect kind of game to kind of just have around the table, have some, some beer and like some snacks, and you can like talk.
You mean some vodka?
Yeah, some vodka, some hard
pierogies.
Tequila, and just.
Oh, I was going more with the Russian theme.
I thought you were just an alcoholic.
Only on Fridays.
But it's simple enough that you can do other stuff while talking, but fun enough that there's actually a game there.
Yeah,
it was a great like poker. It really fits that mold well.
Yeah.
I thought. The thing with the scoring was I think
it's worded poorly.
It is definitely, it's a very small game, super small box, and the rule book is just one sheet.
There's actually another game in that box.
Yeah, it's crazy. And they really went in theme. So yeah, it could have benefited, I think, from just a couple more examples maybe. It wasn't super clear about, is there a limit to how many rows I can have or not? So that's my only thing. Maybe I hope somewhere online, maybe someone has laid out a better version of that. But anyway, check out Matryoshka. Again, and it's also the fact that it's super small is cool.
If you enjoyed this video, it was just a snippet of our full-length podcast, which you can find on our YouTube channel every week. So please go ahead, like, and subscribe for more board game related content coming at you in the future.
And don't forget to check out rollforcrit.com, where we actually sell a lot of the games we talked about, as well as post news and all our other videos. Until then, I'm Will Keeler.
I'm Jonathan Estes, and this is Roll for Crit.